What's up, everybody? Happy New Year. It's Miss Montana DeLeon with my first video of the new year, and it happens to be on cheating. Real quick, this makeup, I recorded this, so it'll be on my channel sometime soon, maybe before or after this video, so don't ask about this. It'll be up. The nails are just two different color gel nails that I got done in Alpharetta. So just go to wherever nail supply store. I don't know the colors. I just looked at them and I pointed to them. So I knew to look for a hot pink and then a clear. But it has like little glitters in the clear part. Whatever. But these are my nails. Cheating. So much to say when it comes down to cheating. I'm going to give a general overview of how to deal with a situation where your mate cheated on you and you want to take them back, or should you take them back, or whatever. First of all, it all depends on the person. Each individual is different. Each individual will tolerate different things. I won't tolerate a lot of stuff that you would tolerate just because of, you know, my level of worth. Situations. Yeah, there are certain situations that you can probably take your ex back if they cheated on you. A situation may be drunk sex. You possibly could blame a lot of the irresponsibility on the alcohol. Other situations could be an ongoing relationship that they had with somebody outside of you, and they have an emotional tie to this person that they had sex with, or they didn't even have sex with them. They just are emotionally tied to another person outside the relationship and go to them for everything instead of going to you. That's probably not forgivable because it's an emotional tie there. So it's kind of harder to just trust that they'll let that go completely. But my general response to any situation in cheating, there are over 1 billion people for you to choose from, and if you are worth anything, you can have your pickings of these billions of people that we have in the world to choose from. You don't have to settle for that one person in the world that decided to cheat on you and take them back like they're the last person in the world. Please know your worth, and if you are worth anything, they can be replaced. They can be replaced when the time is right and you meet somebody that you feel is deserving of you. You can take them back. Don't let kids or marriage or anything like that make you feel like you're binded to stay in a relationship, because you're not. Their children, marriages are not a lifelong sentence to be miserable. It's no reason to be in a relationship and be miserable with somebody just because you have kids or just because you guys are married. If you're miserable, let it go. Now, you guys know I'm not Christian. I don't believe in all that, the Bible and all that stuff. So some Christians may be watching my video and totally disagree with me. Oh, you got to, you're supposed to be like, work through it, do this part, good and bad, all that other stuff. Yeah, that's true, but that Bible, trying to listen to that will have you miserable. It'll really have you miserable if you're trying to hold on to a marriage. But it's like, if you're miserable, you got to get out of that. If you've done everything in your power to try and fix something or give them the opportunity to fix the wrong, and you know that you haven't done anything to contribute to this person stepping outside of the marriage for whatever reason, and they're just not acting right, you don't have to honor that marriage anymore. You're signing up for a lifetime of misery. No one should live that way. How hard is it to get a divorce and get remarried, whenever you find someone worthy of who you are? That's why there is no law that, oh, once you've been married, you can't get remarried. Bullcrap. They have, it's you're able to get a divorce from someone and remarry again. It's no law against that, because it's possible to do, and it makes sense that if you're miserable in a relationship, absolutely miserable, and you try, you're down to your last straw trying to make it work and it's not working, you can let it go. Do not stay in a relationship and you're miserable. It's impossible. You can't. Life was too short to do that. Like, why watch everybody else be happy when it could be you, but you want to stick in this marriage because you gave your vows? Bullcrap. You gave your vows and they're not honoring them. You're miserable. They're not, good and bad and better and worse, because they giving you the ass to kiss basically, and you're just like taking it because y'all married. Like, come on, he not on his job, she not on her job. They're not doing what they're supposed to do to make you happy, and you know what I'm saying, make you comfortable and all that stuff. You got to go. You got to go. If you tried everything, you got to go. How would Montana handle a situation where my husband was cheating on me? Number one, I'm going to make sure, and I doubt that this will be the case, that he was getting everything he needed at home, that he wasn't lacking in anything, because I have like this update thing where you got to let me know every month or two. I'm going to ask you, am I doing everything right? You need anything? Do I need to change something? Do I need to work on something? Am I lacking in something? I'm going to, you know, give myself a report card. I'm going to ask you just to make sure of where I stand in my relationship. Is everything okay? So I can be on top of my job and make sure this is the last relationship that we ever have to get in. I want to make it last forever, like a Keith Sweat song. I really want to make it last forever. Is it a Keith Sweat song? I think so. But anyway, but I'm definitely going to ask my husband, like, yo, am I on my, you know what I'm saying, am I doing my job? I definitely want a report card. I'm just going to stay on top of my relationship like that. That's just me. I'm going to check. So funny, we already had this talk. If we had an instance where he cheated, there's no forgiving. I'm going to ask you, look, why'd you cheat? What was the purpose? Da, 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 da. Quite sure it ain't going to be because you wouldn't. Da, 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 da. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be that. I'm going to try my best for it never ever to be like, because you ain't doing this at home. I'm very open-minded. I'm very open. He knew where I stood before we got married. So, you know, there's nothing that you can say why you cheated, and I'm going to be like, oh, see, you know, we talked about that, and I told you I wasn't going to do it. No, it's not going to be that. You're going to cheat because you messed up. You got weak, you messed up, and that's that. So I'm going to leave. It's going to be the sweetest day ever when I leave you. I'm going to cook and do all that good stuff and massage and make the kids make you macaroni pictures and I love you, daddy, and all that good stuff, and we going to pack your stuff and you going to get out. That's it. You're going to see everything that you missed and you messed up on it, everything you threw away, and I'm going. Reason why I'm so cutthroat and I don't want to give a second chance. Why? Why I got a line of people waiting. Why I gotta go back to the same one that messed up when I can give somebody else an opportunity? I don't care how much time I had invested in you. You had your opportunity. I'm moving on. Do you know what I'm worth? Priceless. Do you know how many people would die to have a wonderful, blissful relationship like I know how to give? Come on, dude. Like, no, I know. And you want to take it for granted and mess it up? Next. They standing in line. Next. Simple as that. That's just my worth because I know what I have to offer. I know it won't be hard to replace you. I know it won't be hard to replace you. Because I've done my research. I do what I got to do in a relationship. I communicate with my mate to make sure that all their needs are covered within my means, in a respectable means, that all that needs to be covered. And I'll go above and beyond to make sure that they're happy. That's just how I am. I'm on that phenomenal kick. So I'm going to make sure you're good. As far as me cheating, what keeps me from cheating, because there's so many things that attract me to people. So many different things that attract me to people that there's no way. I mean, it's just so many things, and there's always going to be somebody better than the next, and better than the next, and better than the next, and cuter than the next, and you have more than the next. I'm going to keep dumping and jumping for the next dude if I keep chasing the next best thing. It's always going to be something better. So I might as well make this decision to be happy and be satisfied and make what I got work, because I'm going to be chasing forever because it's always something better. So I'm going to decide. That's a big word. Decide in my mind that I'm just going to stay dedicated. I'm not going to let anything veer me off this relationship. And another thing on top of that is I don't want the bad karma coming back on me. I don't want to cheat. I don't want to cheat. If I'm not happy, I'm going to let you know I'm not happy. If you don't fix it, I'm leaving. Simple as that. If I tell you what's wrong and you don't care enough to fix it, that means you don't care, so I'm leaving. But you won't catch me cheating because it's a decision that I'll make that, look, I'm going in this, we finna ride or die, and we gonna make this work. Okay, I'm gonna use what I got and make it work. So many options, so many choices, so many things out there that look good. There's so much temptation, but you just gotta decide in your head, like, look, I got something. I'm finna work on it. You know, the grass ain't always greener on the other side. I'm gonna just keep fertilizing mine and make it look just as green. Boo. You know what I'm saying? Everything always look good, but it ain't good. It's always a chance that you're in a relationship with somebody that's giving you 80% of what you want and 20% of what they can't provide for you. And let somebody come along that got that 20% going on. It's going to look real good when you ain't got it at home. But you got to come to the realization, it's just 20%. I'm not going to throw 80% of what I got away for 20% and be stuck with just 20. I can't do it. It looked good because I ain't got it, but I'm going to leave it alone because I got so much more to hold on to. I got so much more in this person that 20% that you got that my boo ain't got, it look real inviting, but I ain't going to deal with it. I'm not going to throw 80 away for 20. Can't do it. I don't gamble, but I know the odds. I know the odds of being happier at home than being happier with 20%. Like I said, if I keep fertilizing my grass, the grass that I thought looked clean, greener on the other side won't look so green no more. Mine would be just as green, honey. What else do I have to say? But yeah, it's you have to be a very strong-minded person and a passionate person and a determined person to be in a relationship and not want to cheat. Like I said, there's so many distractions and temptations out there, and we as human beings, I don't think we were made to be monogamous, but society makes it, you know, we got to be monogamous. Cheating is wrong. Cheating is wrong. They even got a name for it. It's called adultery. So, you have to just be a strong-minded person, have been around the block in different relationships to look, I decided to get married to this person. I'm not going to cheat. I married this person for a reason. I felt like wasn't nothing else up until they popping, then, you know, this person right here. So that's why I decided to marry this person. I'm going to ride it out. I'm going to ride it. I'm going to do my best. And I'm going to decide not to indulge or fall for anybody else or get tempted by anybody else. How to avoid cheating? Easy. Avoid the temptation. Don't put yourself in certain situations. I was talking to a friend of mine the other night, and he's married. And he was like, oh, Montana, let me tell you what happened to me the other day. I'm sitting at the bar with this couple, was a goofy white couple. No offense, but that's just what he said. And he was like, yeah, and I looked across the bar, and it was two ladies over there, real fine. One of them was a real fine sister. So I went over there because I was like, this couple over here is kind of boring. So let me go over there because they look fun. This is where he went wrong. He invited the temptation, and he walked over to the temptation. Fine black sister. Come to find out they talking. Come to find out she's single. You know, just recently got single. She's the president of, you know, such and such business. President now of such and such business. Successful black woman. Used to be like a homecoming queen or something like that. So I guess she had to be beautiful and fine and sexy and all that good stuff. You choose to leave the safe goofy white couple, and I call it safe because you can't mess with her. You're not attracted to the goofy white girl, and then the goofy white girl got a husband or a boyfriend sitting there with her. So that was safe. That was safe. No temptation there. You want to go across the bar to the temptation. Sit down and give this lady the opportunity to tell you something that sounds good, that turns you on and intrigues you. You just open the door wide open when you could have stayed a little behind at the other side of the bar with the goofy white couple, had your little drinks, and went on home. No, you want to invite temptation. And I told him, I was like, look, you need you some safe friends. S-A-F-E, safe friends. He was like, what is that, Montana? Safe friends are the ugly, successful girls that you ain't attracted to. Because you don't need the temptation. You need to stay away from temptation. That's what you need, some safe friends. And it's true. I mean, unfortunately, if you so weak and you see something fine and look good and you got feelings and thoughts and, you know, desires, you can't put yourself in them situations. There's too much room and opportunity there for cheating. Do not put yourself in a situation where you can possibly cheat. Stay away from people that you're attracted to. Stop talking to people that you're attracted to. Don't try and get to know people that you're attracted to, because it'll be all downhill. I see some people now today, because I work in the mall sometime, when Matt calls me, and I'd see some beautiful, beautiful people walking through the mall, and I'd just be like, boy, look here. I hope you don't come over here. Say nothing to me. Like, and look, made no eye contact. It's like a pimp in the hoe. No eye contact. No, I ain't reckless eyeball, I'm cool. I be like that. I promise you I do. Because temptation is crazy. It will get you every time because you want to know. You're intrigued. You want to know, like, I wonder how, you know, if you treat me better than, you know, whatever. No, don't do that. Don't open that door. That's Pandora's box right there. Don't open that door. Leave that alone. Don't even wonder. Don't worry about it. Don't let it come close to you. Run the other way. I told my friend, I was like, run from pretty bitches. I told him that. Run the other way. Run really, really fast from pretty bitches. You run from them. And I say bitches because I was thinking about Monique when she be like skinny bitches. But no offense to all the pretty girls out there. You know, I'm just playing. But definitely I told him that. I was like, run. When you see a pretty one, something fine, something you try to, you can't miss what you never had. Don't try and get it. Don't try and get to know it. Leave it be. Let it say where it was at. Run away. Run away really fast. Think about your marriage. Run. Now, if you're a very strong-minded person, very strong-minded person, and I'm very strong-minded, but I will still not put myself in a situation where I'm attracted to somebody and I'm going to open up the doors of communication and, you know, find out. Give them an opportunity to say something, do something that I like or I'm attracted to. I'm going to stay away from that. I'm just going to, because I'm human. I'm flesh. I'm very strong, but I don't even want to let that opportunity present itself. I don't want to let that opportunity play out. So I'm just going to stay away from that because I'm deciding that I'm going to be dedicated. That's my decision. I take pride in being able to be dedicated. It says a lot about me if I can resist temptation and my flesh ain't weak and I don't break down and fall into a trap. My focus is on fertilizing my grass, making it really, really green. Like I said, and I'm going to leave y'all with this. The grass ain't always greener on the other side if you keep fertilizing your own. Fertilize your own. And it takes a really, really strong-minded person to decide, no matter what I see, who I see, how they look, I'm going to stay committed to what I got because, number one, I don't want that bad karma coming back on me because karma has a job to do and she's going to do it or she's not going to get paid and she's going to be very angry. So she's going to do her job and she's going to do it well. She's going to perform. So when karma comes back to get you, honey, she coming back tenfold. Okay, it ain't going to be nothing nice. It may not be right now, it may not be 10 years from now, maybe 20 years from now, however long, but she going to come back right when you think everything is perfect and beautiful and wonderful. She going to come and she going to whoop on you. She going to whoop on you real good. Whip it real good. Whip it real good. She going to whip it real good, though. That's what she going to do. So I'm scared of karma. I don't play with her. She don't know me. We cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to know her. Like, we all right. I'm just going to be on the straight and narrow. So, like I said, it takes a strong-minded person to not cheat, to be able to be like, I ain't following it, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? It take a real weak individual, pussy ass individual to be really weak and let that type of stuff in your relationship. Don't let that temptation come. Like, you real weak mind. You can't even, you still got a childlike mind if you falling into the trap of seeing something that's shiny and trying to run and get it. Don't drop no diamond trying to run and pick up a shiny piece of glass, because by the time you drop your diamond and go over there and pick up this shiny piece of glass and figure out it's glass that the sun hit, somebody else and picked up your diamond. So everything that look good ain't good. Leave it alone, boo. This video has been going on long enough. I'm finna go. But leave your responses down at the bottom, and I will talk to you later. Love some.